Let's talk about 5 tips for better songwriting. Number 1, have a close friend or mentor listen to your songs. Make sure this is someone that will listen and give you their opinion honestly. They're not someone who's just going to pat you on the back and say, hey, that's a great song. That doesn't help you in songwriting. That doesn't help you get better. That just pats you on the back and says, yeah, you can keep doing the same thing and not improving. So don't show it to everybody. Don't show it to every single one of your friends, because then one, they're not going to care as much about when the song's out because they heard all these rough drafts of the song. So the final product isn't going to matter as much to them. But also, you need someone who will be honest with you. So have a select few people kind of within your team that you show your songwriting to before they're finally finished, that will help you write a better song and not just pat you on the back and say, great job. Number 2, write out a structure of a song, such as verse, chorus, maybe post-chorus, verse, maybe a pre-chorus in there, something like that. Write out a song structure before you've written anything. This would be considered a limitation exercise. Now you're setting yourself up a flow of the song. But you don't have a song yet. You're going, I have an intro, a verse and a chorus, maybe 2 verses and a double chorus, whatever. And now you have to write a song within that limitation. You can go as far as picking the time signature ahead of time, maybe 2 different time signatures for different parts. You can expand on this idea. The basic idea, though, is set a song structure out and write a song within that structure and make yourself stick to it. Don't let yourself start changing the structure because you think this idea is great. Force yourself to write within that containment. It can have some really fun and really cool, and a lot of the time really good songs come out of that writing process. Number 3, have a theme or an emotion or something like that in mind before actually starting. Have you been angry lately? Write something to blow off the steam. Write something about that anger. Have you been in a really great mood lately? Write something that reflects that. You can also keep a list of these things on your phone. I have notes on my phone where I keep lists of inspirational themes and words and maybe little phrases that I like that just kind of get the engine of creativity running that I really like, and not all of them work on every day. If I'm in a great mood and I read, anger or destruction or something like that, it's not really going to put me in the mood to write something like that. But I have a whole list of these things and song lyric quotes and whatever else that will help me kind of get into a writing emotion or a theme that I want to write something around. When I have this clear picture of a theme or an emotion or a subject, it really gives me a better chance of writing a song that all makes sense, and it's not just like a compilation of random riffs put together. It actually has a purpose and a flow to it. Number 4, just use simple chords and your voice or melody if you're writing instrumental music to write your song. So you can do this by having your guitar player give you a very, very, very simplified, stripped down version of your song. If it's a single note riff, make sure he knows what chord is that based off of and play just that chord and give you rhythm there. But the basic idea here is to kind of do the singer-songwriter thing of just strumming an acoustic guitar or playing a piano very simply and singing a song. If the song can be good that way, and you really focus on just having this really good quality song that stands on its own without all the riffs and out all the craziness and without all the effects, that song's going to be really, really good. Then you come back and you write all, if it's heavy music, you write all the riffs and everything around that. But the song at its core is still very strong. It's not reliant on some crazy riff you're doing. Those things are cool, but they're ultimately not what makes the best song. Number 5, analysis paralysis. Don't overanalyze your song. Try to be decisive. Don't rewrite and write and write and rewrite and write. Just keep doing the song over and over. At a certain point, you have to make a decision, and you have to say the song is done, and you have to move on to the next song. If you work on one song and you continuously overanalyze it, and you keep getting locked into, oh man, well I could do this in the song, I could do this in the song. There are a million things you could do in any song, but evaluate what that song is, what style it is, what it's about, and what the flow is, and stick to that. Don't work on one song for a year. Work on 1,000 songs in a year. It's more about writing a lot of songs and getting that repetition in and finishing songs to get better at making songs. It's all about repetition. Don't get stuck over analyzing and rewriting your song. It'll just set you back, and you're never actually going to finish the song. Finish it, move on to the next one. Keep those ideas, all those, oh, I can do this, I can do this. Keep all of that for the next one. Now write a different song off that. But keep finishing songs, and you'll see yourself get better and better and better. Don't get stuck in analysis paralysis. All right, hope you enjoyed those tips. Make sure to comment below. Let me know more tips, more subjects. Let me know what you thought of these tips. Let me know if they're helping you out. If you are interested in lessons, or you're interested in just hearing more about this kind of stuff, but more one-on-one, more related to some particular questions you have, let me know at pontiusguitar@gmail.com. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys for the next one.